Ever get that feeling like you're kind of stuck on autopilot? Like everything's comfortable, yeah, familiar, but there's this tiny part of you screaming, there's got to be more to life than this.
The the allure of the comfort zone. It's like a warm, fuzzy blanket on a cold day. Undeniably cozy, but stay under it too long and, you might just miss the entire show going on outside.
Exactly. And here's the thing, the secret ingredient to a life that's truly fulfilling, bursting with growth and just overflowing with confidence, it might actually be, wait for it, discomfort.
It does seem counterintuitive, right?
Yeah.
But our sources really suggest that this feeling of eek, I'm out of my depth, it's actually the launch pad for incredible personal development.
So instead of avoiding those moments, those ones where our palms get a little sweaty,
Mhm.
we should actually lean into them.
Precisely. Think of it. Think of it like a muscle. The more you push yourself beyond your comfort zone, the stronger and more resilient you become. You know, it's like training for a marathon. The initial discomfort of those first runs, it eventually gives way to increased endurance and then this sense of accomplishment.
Okay, I'm starting to see the light here. But what about those of us who are, let's say, comfort connoisseurs? Where do we even begin?
Well, the sources offer a variety of strategies, and it all starts with, a mindset shift. Instead of viewing discomfort as something to be avoided at all costs, try reframing it as a signpost, one that points you toward growth and a more fulfilling life.
So instead of thinking, oh no, this is scary, we should be thinking, bring it on. This is a chance for me to level up.
You got it. And don't worry, you don't have to leap out of your comfort zone in one giant bound. The sources really emphasize the power of baby steps. Start by incorporating small, those manageable challenges, into your routine.
Like what? Give me an example.
Well, imagine you're someone who dreads public speaking. Instead of signing up for a TED Talk right away, maybe you could volunteer to present at a team meeting or offer to give a toast at a friend's birthday party.
Okay, that feels a lot less intimidating. So start small, build up that discomfort muscle slowly, and eventually I'll be ready to tackle those bigger challenges.
Exactly. And don't underestimate the power of mindfulness techniques. Things like deep breathing or meditation. They can help you manage the anxiety that often accompanies, stepping out of your comfort zone.
It's like having a toolkit for your mind,
Hmm.
right? When those, oh crap, I'm in over my head feelings start to bubble up, you've got a strategy to help you stay grounded and focused.
That's a great analogy. And remember, you don't have to go it alone. Building a supportive network of friends, family, or even mentors who encourage and challenge you can make all the difference.
It's like having your own personal cheerleading squad, hyping you up and reminding you that you've totally got this.
Exactly. And speaking of support, one of the sources highlights the importance of embracing feedback, even when it's uncomfortable.
Ouch. Yeah, that one can be tough to swallow. But I guess if we're trying to grow, we have to be open to hearing how we could improve, right?
Absolutely. Think of constructive criticism as a gift, a roadmap to becoming a better version of yourself. And on that note, one of the most valuable lessons we can learn from stepping outside our comfort zone is how to deal with failure.
Uh-oh. That's a word that makes most people cringe. But I have a feeling you're going to tell me that failure isn't actually a bad thing.
You're catching on. The sources emphasize the importance of reframing failure as an opportunity for learning and growth. It's like Thomas Edison famously said, I haven't failed, I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work.
So instead of beating ourselves up when we stumble, we should be looking for the lesson, the one hidden within the experience.
You nailed it. Failure isn't the opposite of success. It's a stepping stone on the path to achieving it. Think of it as your unexpected mentor, offering valuable insights that you can use to improve and move forward. And speaking of learning from those who've dared to venture beyond the familiar, our sources offer some inspiring examples of real-life individuals who've embraced discomfort and achieved extraordinary things.
Oh, I love a good success story. Give me some names.
Well, one that jumps out is Elon Musk.
Huh?
He's a prime example of someone who's constantly pushing the boundaries of innovation, even when it means, facing setbacks and criticism.
Yeah, the guy's sending rockets into space, building electric cars, and dreaming of colonizing Mars.
Right.
That definitely sounds like someone who's not afraid to get uncomfortable.
True.
But what specifically about his approach can we learn from?
One key takeaway is his willingness to challenge conventional thinking.
Okay.
For example, when everyone said reusable rockets were impossible, he poured his energy into SpaceX and proved them wrong. He didn't let fear of failure or the discomfort of uncertainty hold him back.
So it's about having a vision and being bold enough to pursue it, even when it seems outlandish or difficult.
Exactly. And it's not just about, groundbreaking technology.
Right.
Our sources also highlight Malala Yousafzai, who stood up for education rights despite facing threats and violence.
Wow.
Talk about courage under fire.
Her story is incredibly powerful.
Yeah.
It shows that embracing discomfort can be about so much more than personal gain.
Hmm.
It can be about fighting for what you believe in, even when it means putting yourself at risk.
Absolutely. Malala's unwavering commitment to her cause, even in the face of danger, is a testament to the transformative power of pushing beyond fear and discomfort.
Okay, so we've got the innovators and the activists.
Yeah.
Any other examples that might resonate with, say, the dreamers and the artists out there?
Well, how about J.K. Rowling? She faced years of rejection from publishers before finally finding success with the Harry Potter series. Imagine the discomfort of pouring your heart and soul into a project, only to be told no, over and over again.
Wow, that must have been incredibly discouraging.
Yeah,
But she persevered and ultimately achieved phenomenal success.
right.
It's a great reminder that the path to achieving our dreams is rarely a straight line. There will be bumps and detours along the way.
Precisely. And Rowling's story highlights another crucial point. Embracing discomfort isn't just about taking big, bold risks. It's also about showing up consistently, even when the going gets tough.
It's like that saying, the only way to do great work is to love what you do and keep showing up even when you don't feel like it.
Exactly. And the more you push past those moments of self-doubt and discomfort, the more you build that inner resilience that will help you weather any storm.
So by stepping outside our comfort zones, we're not just learning new skills or achieving specific goals, we're also developing a deeper sense of confidence and self-belief. It's like we're forging our own inner armor.
That's a great way to put it. And that newfound confidence can have a ripple effect on all areas of your life.
Yeah.
It can empower you to speak up in meetings, pursue new opportunities, and build stronger relationships.
It's like that feeling you get when you finally conquer a fear that's been holding you back.
Uh-huh.
It's exhilarating.
Absolutely. And that sense of accomplishment fuels you to take on even bigger challenges.
Yeah.
It's like you've unlocked a new level in the game of life.
Okay, I'm sold on the benefits of embracing discomfort, but what about those times when it feels overwhelming?
Yeah.
Like, how do you keep going when you just want to crawl back into your comfy little cave?
That's where those mindfulness tools we discussed earlier come in handy.
Okay.
Whether it's deep breathing, meditation, journaling, or simply talking to a supportive friend, having a strategy to manage the emotional ups and downs of growth is essential.
It's like having a safety net, so even if you stumble, you know you won't fall too far.
Exactly. And remember, embracing discomfort doesn't mean seeking out pain or putting yourself in dangerous situations.
Right.
It's about recognizing that growth often happens just outside the boundaries of what feels familiar and safe.
So it's about finding that sweet spot, that edge, where we're challenged but not completely overwhelmed.
You got it. And as you get more comfortable navigating that edge, you'll discover that it's actually where the magic happens.
Okay.
It's where you uncover hidden talents, discover new passions, and create a life that's truly aligned with your values and aspirations.
It's amazing how a simple shift in perspective can make such a difference. Instead of viewing discomfort as a threat, we can start to see it as a catalyst for growth and adventure and a more fulfilling life.
And our sources really drive home the point that a life spent avoiding discomfort is a life of missed opportunities. It's like having a backstage pass to the most incredible concert, but choosing to stay in the parking lot because you're afraid of the crowd.
It's like choosing to watch the game from the sidelines instead of stepping onto the field and playing with all you've got.
Precisely sure it's easier to stay within the confines of what feels familiar. But the real excitement, the true potential for growth and fulfillment, lies just beyond those boundaries.
So how do we make sure we don't just talk about embracing discomfort, but actually take action? What's a tangible step we can take to put this all into practice?
One of the sources suggests setting a discomfort goal for yourself each week. It doesn't have to be anything huge, just something that nudges you slightly beyond your comfort zone.
So like if I'm someone who gets nervous talking to new people, my discomfort goal for the week could be to strike up a conversation with a stranger at a coffee shop.
Exactly. Or if you've been wanting to try a new hobby, but fear of failure has been holding you back, your goal could be to sign up for that introductory pottery class you've been eyeing.
I love that. It's like giving ourselves permission to experiment, to explore, and to discover hidden talents and passions we didn't even know we had.
And who knows that one small step could lead to a cascade of incredible experiences and opportunities. Maybe that conversation with a stranger blossoms into a new friendship, or that pottery class ignites a lifelong passion for art.
It's like those choose-your-own-adventure books we read as kids.
Right.
Every time we step outside our comfort zone, we're essentially choosing a new path, a new story to unfold.
And the best part is there's no right or wrong answer, no single path to success. It's all about embracing the journey, learning from our experiences, and continuing to evolve and grow along the way.
So as we wrap up this exploration of embracing discomfort, I'm curious to hear from you, our listener. What's one small discomfort goal you feel inspired to take on this week? What's one step you can take to nudge yourself beyond the familiar and embrace the incredible potential that lies just outside your comfort zone?
And remember, you don't have to do it alone. Share your goal with a friend, find an accountability partner, or simply visualize yourself achieving it. The more you focus on the positive outcomes, the easier it will be to push past any fear or hesitation.
Because ultimately, growth isn't always comfortable, but it's always worth it. It's what makes life vibrant, exciting, and full of possibilities. So go out there, embrace the unknown, and see where this amazing journey takes you.